Van der Merwe gives Somerset momentum with 50 before rain arrives again. No play was possible after lunch on day one as Somerset's hope of forcing the win they need to claim their maiden championship title suffered a blow. They'll resume on day two in a somewhat precarious position at 75 for 4 and hope to post enough of a score to get their three-man spin attack into the game. Play got underway at about midday after a delayed start, but Somerset may have been wishing that they'd stayed in a little longer as Harmer struck with just the 6th ball of the day as Bartlett deflected a ball straight into the hands of leg slip. Gregory obviously thought attack was the best form of defence as he came down the track to 2 balls in a row and inside edged them both for 4. Abel also picked up his first boundary of the day before Gregory fell in somewhat bizarre fashion, advancing down the wicket to Cook but failing to offer a shot. Don Bess clipped a 4 wide of leg slip off Harmer to bring up the Somerset 100. Somerset looked to have steadied the ship somewhat, with Tom Abel picking up a couple of boundaries as lunch approached. And the interval arrived with Somerset 126 for 6 and Abel looking good for his unbeaten 45. But Simon Harmer couldn't be kept out of the game as the second session began as he got one to turn and pin Abel LBW in his first over after lunch. Before the spinner completed his 10th fifer of the season, just 3 balls later as he removed Overton in almost identical fashion. New batsman Van der Merwe didn't bother playing himself in as he got down on one knee to slog sweep Harmer for a maximum from his first ball, before repeating the trick in Harmer's next over, but this time with a reverse sweep. But Don Bess was cleaned up by a beauty from Sam Cook that cut back to take his middle stump. Jack Leach came out to a hero's welcome and promptly sent his first 2 balls flying to the boundary. Van der Merwe was playing a fine hand as he continued to take a liking to Simon Harmer. A towering 6 over long on off Nijar took Van der Merwe to a brilliant and potentially match-changing half-century, before another maximum over mid-wicket off Harmer took Somerset to 200. But Van der Merwe fell playing one audacious shot too many as he was bowled behind his legs trying to reverse sweep Nijar to leave Somerset all out for 203 and hoping to turn their momentum into early wickets. The ball was doing a bit for Somerset, but the Essex openers made a solid start, with Brown finding the boundary 3 times early on. And the Essex pair reached the safety of the tea interval, 25 without loss, but that proved to be that for the day as the rain set in during the break. Somerset will hope for early wickets and a full day's play tomorrow if they're able to force a result.